Do the tour. Gotta sign in and shit. Switch profile. We're on the hatchet. And we're moving up in the world. At least I hope. I'm gonna refresh this real quick. Start up The Witcher. Go into theater mode. Turn that so I can see if somebody starts chatting. And we're good to go, I think. Oh, the monitor's still in the way. There we go. Should be good now. You turned it off more than I expected. Okay. A little bit of volume in my life. I've had that song stuck in my head all day. Okay. As we all know, the intro is very amazing. Continuing on. While Flaky's away, I'm going to look into getting better shit from the merchants. Because I know how much he loves that. Forget you can't sprint in this game. Okay. Should be down here. And around some of these corners. Let's trade. Okay. Ah, yes, sell all this shit. See, okay, 15 to 22, 15 to 24, 15 to 22, so nothing good there. I can just sell those. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and sell all this shit. Okay. Okay.
Don't try anything.
Okay.
So it's really... Hello, Chief!
I need a builder.
Thought we had a basilisk in the basement.
You would not jump.
Turns out it's just
Craft me out, thank you. Missing twine, heavy leather, that. Need 2 more silver ore. for no damage increase. Okay. What?
Hello, Chief.
Okay.
Human emotions.
Mm.
You hugged a bear or what?
My pen.
In
Why the? Yeah. Head.
let's
Get to change my hairstyle, huh? Surgical tools again. Mm. Okay, so I'm gonna get a shit ton of twine, oil, and other things out of my storage. So make better armor. Actually, it's only 2 better, so I'm just fine with that. But, didn't need to buy those anyway. Because I will need them for crafting items later. And no talents. Okay. Right. This is not where I thought this went. Hmm. Really? This is not being helpful. Still not being very helpful. But I am bringing up the map a lot. Just where I just was. exploring those. No, because it should tell me. Okay, now can you... I've read Cecil's map. I have. But... Can I not just, like... Through gates anymore? You're so unhelpful, game. Like, so incredibly unhelpful. I hate games that don't give you waypoints. Like, if they made it blatantly obvious where to go, it'd be fine. And I'm cool with that. I like games that do that. I don't like games that don't do either. Or at least don't do either well. That shit annoys me. Why? Okay. Apparently I couldn't step down there. That's fine.
I'll say it again. Humans are strange.
Say it again. So I don't think this is actually where I want to go. I think I want to go up these stairs and go out a path to the north. Here, right? Yes. Good. Good. Somewhat good. That's what I'm doing. Ah, so I have to go through the mines. They just open the door. I took the sword out for convenience sake, not for you to swing it at the doors. Oh, it's a hidden entrance. I like it. Booty, 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 booty. How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Pretty good, pretty good.
Wait, why is your TV facing that way?
So I can see if somebody typed in the
You've
chat.
finally given in.
Shit, that's like
Started killing you.
Started that a while.
Fultus death. Society acknowledged that.
You know what I'm
You know there's a price on your head.
Yeah, I know. Too low for the risk.
It's a bundle to us, Witcher. We have to pay for everything. Weapons.
Yorvith send you?
Yorvith will never learn of this.
You're a vessel on my team. Why are you... Okay. Why are, you're just able to block all of my hits. Cool. Good enough.
Wait, why? It is just like bandits.
Kind of. They basically just said Irovith will never hear of this. Because, yeah, they're like, you know there's a bounty on your head for the humans, right? And you're basically like, you know, Irovith's on my side. And they're like, you won't hear of this. Yeah, I know, and I just got rid of the only guy that was actually taking down the Kansas besides this archer. And now since there's not two of them in the pocket, it takes once I take him down, I have to worry. Not even notice. Dwarves respect one another. He takes no damage, by the way.
Seen that. Fucking seen that.
She already blocked. And then he blocks. Nice.
Picture the reward! Careful! He's killed some tough fighter!
Oh, that's.
Don't risk it! We need to take him alive!
The AoE cleaves 11. You Okay, nice. Love when they block a heart attack from miles away that they were running into. I really hate when they just send 3 enemies at me that just block and do nothing else. Because it's not difficult to just take half an hour to do a fight, but it's not fun.
That's called artificial difficulty.
It's really annoying when games are like, yeah, all of these enemies know perfectly how to block and do all this shit, and like there's no counting to blocking game mechanics, so it doesn't actually increase like the depth of the gameplay. It's just like, hey, fuck you. Wrong way. It's down here. Yes, walking this way, tapping A because there's a door directly in front of me. I want to read the sign, though, that is 180 degrees past me on my left. I know it didn't make sense. Shut up.
Don't try anything.
I was down with the sickness.
I know this is in my inventory, but I still like to get it. It didn't save after I bought it. That and that. That's all I needed. Wow, those are the first 2 things. Okay. Actually, I might want to get those swords, because these ones are doing piss poor damage. Oh, I didn't sell everything that I had. I have no money now.
Don't try anything.
I'll
say it again. Humans
Look
are...
like I'm trying anything. Do I really?
Weekend really thinks that they're gonna bring something in season 6 that a lot of other MOBAs apparently have. It's called like I think it's called a buyout?
Buyback, yeah.
Buyback. Yeah, what are your opinions on that?
I think it's a really shitty game mechanic.
Yeah, same.
I think if you fuck up and you die, you deserve to be dead.
I do think it'd end the hour-long fucking ranked game, though, which would be nice.
It would, but like, I mean, how shitty would that feel to be like, oh, you're 30 minutes into a game, their ADC died on the Titan, your Titan's at half health. Oh, they bought back. Their entire team just used to buy back after you wiped them. Oh, nice. Now you just lose.
Yeah, it would get rid of those times when you're clearly ahead, but then you get DSI'd and one thing to lose.
Ah,
Started.
Fortis.
You're right.
Yeah, it's a
Your
You'd get rid of those play the entire game perfectly, and fuck up one fight and lose. Which shouldn't be the way it works.
No, you're right. But it would also bring out so many bad things that don't. Why would you only attack once?
That's not how I feel about it. I think I like it. Like, I think it just does a better version of what like, the 3K bots are supposed to do, which is like end the fucking game.
Take him alive!
It is significant, but it's still not great.
What are you gonna use for?
I just bought a new one.
Nice. Yeah, you got to be able to buy that sword. Effective.
She just insta-died to my Arad. Why? My arts.
This guy changed his fucking mind.
This guy's a little bitch. Just stand there doing that. The entire time. How come you have enough ability points to block that many times and I don't? I'm the main fucking character. Why are your abilities at a higher level than
Dark
mine?
difficulty, you're an NPC. I'm not an NPC.
Oh. Fuck you. Yeah, you deserved it. That is not worth.
You got to go this way?
Yes.
Oh, probably by the time this stream is over, I will probably do that.
No, I know. I figured. Unless we did like a really short one.
Yeah.
Even then, probably.
Probably should still go to bed. Yeah, I was thinking that, like, I'm gonna go to bed. The earliest at 5, but the latest like 8. Well, there's Penn Depot's there.
He saw me.
How do you get up that next thing?
Okay, so we gotta go right and then loop.
Here it is. Jump up. Right there.
No, that's too high.
Too high.
Why are there so many?
Make sure that where you go.
No, I'm trying to make sure I don't get wrapped around by people back here.
Oh, I thought I saw the place from
Not before these guys get on me. Okay, there's 3 more people. 4 more people. 5, 6 more people coming out of the woodwork. I wanted to just be able to go after the archers, but that is clearly an impossibility. Okay. Yeah, this is fair. If they don't all just run at me.
all ick. Oh. Basically a not ideal place right
They just, like, gang raped that fucking
now. Heartbeat.
RP.
I don't think they see you.
Oh, they definitely. No, because it'll keep me in combat. And I can't find
You're getting really bad. I don't understand where you're supposed to jump up at. I'm looking, I don't fucking do
I didn't get it.
Like, seriously, bro.
Hey! Just gotta, I can get sunlight right
That
there.
was a lot of fucking design. Oh, was it right
It's
there?
right here.
In that little corner right
Yeah.
there? What if you could run away to just despawn?
They don't be
Well, like the aggro.
If they de-aggro, they'll just go back to this spot. Can you stop blocking? Like, in the middle of getting stunned? Doesn't make sense. Should not be able to block before the actual hit hits you. Like, I just shoulder charged you. I didn't actually hit you. Wasn't part of the combo. I just shoulder charged you. Doesn't even do damage.
Non-humans, fight that
He's in the middle of a swing, but he changes to blocking. And then 4 people all catch up and swing all at once. Please, game. Like, I just explained how shitty it is to have more than one enemy that blocks. And I'm all the fucking way back here. It literally is not a good mechanic. It's not good gameplay, it's not well designed, it's not difficulty, it's just fuck you player. If I could spam my magic that stunned them out of blocking, or if I could hit multiple of them so somebody else couldn't block the shot that was intended for somebody else, that would be good. But if I can only stun one person and I can only do that twice...
So you're talking about like a AoE aired sign.
Yes. And I know you can level it to get that.
I didn't know you could actually.
But that's a lot of resources that I can't spend on that. Because guess what? I'm spending too many just trying to get the abilities that help me stay alive.
You're not on easy difficulty. I want to explain that.
I know. And that's
You're
fine.
on fuck you difficulty.
That's fine. But at least make fucking fuck you difficulty have decent game mechanics.
Oh, hatchy boy. Hatchy boy.
Not absolutely shite game mechanics.
I'm gonna explain something to you that I don't think you want to hear. When you're on fuck you game, the game's gonna fuck you. Good
Don't
game
try
mechanics aren't a
anything.
thing. Yeah, I saw a poster earlier today on Reddit that was like, everyone's always praising Witcher 3. I wish more people would talk about the second game. And I was like, we've been replaying the second game and it's got some problems, okay?
Oh, it's fantastic. It's just got some very glaring issues. Like, they're literally staring you right in the fucking face, and if you can't see them, Should probably take off the drunk goggles or the memory goggles or whatever goggles you're wearing.
Does everybody have to wear the goggles?
It's an expression.
Wait, so are you gonna save this time when you get closer?
Yes. I'm gonna save right here. After this door. Sorry, I didn't think that the fucking 4 people with 2 archers and 2 blockers was gonna be the easy section.
Oh, yeah. Let the tilt run through you.
Don't know why I'm fighting more. I didn't even have control of my character.
Yeah, look at that guy change his fucking name again. That's what we gonna do about that.
Beg for control of my character before I start getting hit. That's all I want. That should be at least somewhat reasonable.
How's that?
That you hit me with an arrow. Let me explain you something. There is a giant fucking rock there. Not possible. You're blocking archers? You blocked when you were pulling your sword out? And I can't even have control of my character at the start of this? And you just did a quarter of my health with 1 arrow. I don't get control of my character at the start of this fight. But these guys can block before they have their swords unsheathed. Right. So, I'm going to explain to you another thing. This is why nobody praises Witcher 2. So people do praise it, but like, it's not like it didn't have problems. Sure, Witcher 3 has problems, but good God, if they're this bad, I'd really hope they addressed, like, sent out a public apology or some shit.
They sent out a public apology. That seems cool. When they block the
There's no reason to have this bad of mechanics. At least when Witcher 3 came out, if like their mechanics were this bad, there's no reason for that. It was too late.
Take him alive!
Block Brian.
What's up, doggo? Can you get me some food? I want something to try. Picture the reward. Who killed the other one?
No, I definitely didn't. I don't know where she is. Oh, she. I don't even want to get into what the fuck that is. Or how that could have possibly happened.
She de-aggroed.
Not only did she de-aggro, she teleported back to her starting position and starting character.
Just fucking leave her there, dude. I got those two changes his name. Wow, you see the ragdoll physics on that boy? This is boosted at it.
I had to run all the way back here fighting those bandits. Not so fucking tough now, are you?
Wow, you fucked that bitch up.
You drop the pedals. Pathetic.
Oh. Can you use it this way?
Invis potion.
Yep.
Well, I never had any of those last playthrough.
Oh.
Do you know something I don't?
Huh? figured this game would be a game that ends potions. Go around the other way, because you know where it's at.
I guess.
You might be able to sneak past me. Bish, snickish, snicker.
Schnacker, schnacker,
Snicker,
schnacker, schnacker, shot.
snicker, schnack. See, it's like right around this corner. No, it's not. This is where.
No, this is where that thing is. What do you mean?
Then you don't know where to get him, because that's where you thought it was to get him.
Yeah. So I guess I just have to go kill all those guys and figure it out from there.
Okay. How'd that work out last time?
Not great.
Yeah.
Looking for a slightly better outcome this time.
Yeah. But I'm worried that it's going to be more of the same. Hey, there's a power circle.
It's the same one that I'm
How did you miss it?
No, it's the same one I'm losing. Unless I just didn't get it. I think it's the same one I'm using. Either that or I can't get it when I have a Ken sign up. Which would be another glaring issue with the game mechanics.
Okay.
Okay, don't even know if I can. Whoa,
Ah, your head!
Sir! You done walking in? Yes.
Slaughter the free!
Why did that not cleave to any of them?
Good question. Well, I can just abusing the cleave mechanics plus magic.
Bite the dust!
Do that one cleave. They block. See that they block the cleave. Can you believe that?
Wanna dance, white Ted?
That you're blocking while you're still light blue, which means you're supposed to be fucking stunned.
Dude, imagine if this game didn't have Ken sign though.
That's literally what their dark difficulty is.
Slaughter the free!
I was like, get the fuck out of here. I wouldn't doubt if it was balanced on Ken sign. I really wouldn't. Definitely wasn't balanced around having, you know, all the quest done, because holy shit. You need so many levels to not be dead all the time in this difficulty.
Fuck, there's an archer behind me.
No, it's easy for me.
Need to check back. think so, yeah.
Wonder how many more will turn up.
There you go. Deuces.
Okay, so I gotta go around the circle and then up.
Can you zoom in on that at all?
No,
Nice.
I know.
Maybe that is where you go, is up that thing.
No. No.
I also has an X over there in like that corner though, so I don't know what the fuck's going on. Right, there's that you can't jump up. Oh, you have to
You
jump
might be able
across.
to jump across right there.
Yeah. So you gotta go over to your right or some shit. Oh, I get it. No, it's behind you. So you go to your right now, and then you jump up over here somewhere, right? Yeah, right over here.
I don't think so.
Yeah, dude, I think so.
Could just be underground.
Nah, it's not.
I remember this place.
Yeah, because there's an X on your map somewhere that's not where that place is. So I feel like that's trying to show you where you jump up.
Well, I'm not even close to where it says that like the end of the thing is. Like, I'm
So
where
you
that
see that other
first
X's?
circle is. See how it goes around that lake, then it goes in a circle, and then it goes up again into that X with a circle on it?
Yeah.
I'm not even anywhere near that X.
Yeah. Well, I still think you gotta get up on one of those rocks.
I do. I think I need.
I feel like it's on the other side.
I feel like there's a guide. That took a long time to go down for some reason.
Are you trying to insinuate something that I got you with?
Here we are.
Oh, there. I'm trying to insinuate something, Mr. Wit.
Oh, I'm not insinuating anything that isn't popping into your head right now.
Oh! Okay. Nice.
Why is
Okay,
that
I'll
giving
look
me
at
a
the guide.
prompt?
You have to jump across, yeah. Just like
It wasn't giving me the prompt to jump.
The ground is vibrating. There must be another powerful source of
Shit.
magic.
Really? Right on this small little fucking platform?
Come on!
Please jump. Stop doing weird shit. One is not a bad game. You truly believe that, then you are lost.
They say that 99% of the lawmen are misguided creatures.
Okay.
Give Philippa the item. Philippa!
I think that might be Philippa.
I was thinking about the same thing. Is it Philippa? Philippa.
Was that to the cadence of Despacito? Because you might need to be casual for that.
I've actually, no lie, never heard Despacito.
Seriously?
No.
Everybody just sings it at work.
Huh?
Everybody just sings it at work.
They don't, yeah, they sing that part of it. But I'm like, I don't listen to radio, literally ever. And I definitely don't listen to podcasts. Unless it's Korean podcast. What are you gonna say about that?
Not shit.
That's what I thought, little bit boy.
Whoa there. Somebody's a little defensive.
Yarg!
You're like aggressively defensive.
I don't. Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Aggressively defensive.
Yeah?
Or defensively aggressive. Do you know what they say? The best defense is a good offense.
I know you say that's from Ravana, but he is definitely not the first one to say that.
No, that's from Robin. I don't think that's ever been said prior to him. You know, and I feel like sitting in a chair without the thing that reclines up or anything like that, like footrest or nothing. I feel like that's pretty fucked for me right now.
I feel like that's what needs to happen, because otherwise you're just gonna go to sleep.
Oh, Daddy. You read me like a book. Because I'm thinking about that nap time already.
You go take a nap and then get up.
Hey, you went past it already.
No. I don't think so.
Yeah,
You gotta go through this.
Weren't the two guards guarding the door for her over there?
No.
Oh, that's Saskia. Yeah, duh. Come on, Flaky, you stupid slut. I just don't ever know what I'm talking about.
Magic or danger?
Are you looting her house while she's asleep? 'Cause I don't think I want any part of this.
Oh, sweet mother of Jesus.
Just steal her books and her orange.
Books are important to getting things. They give you abilities. And journal entries.
You wanted to discuss something?
I found one of the ingredients.
Show me. Interesting. Getting warmer, but still not there. It's as if I'd sent you to get me the sun and you'd brought me a candle. We need something massive. This is a dwarf's dream. Stolen and magically encased in this crystal. It would do if it was stronger. Solana.
Dream snatchers. The only harpy species to develop something resembling intelligence. They magically bind dreams to mountain crystals. Solano live among regular harpies, but their lair should be full of stolen dreams. One of those would be powerful enough, I'm sure.
You'd have to enter the harpy lair through the quarry. Unfortunately, the gate to the caves is locked and Cecil Burden won't open it. I asked him on another occasion, but we must not relent. Saskia clings to life by a thread. Let me show you the desire contained in this particular dream. Don't be hasty to...
Yes, I can...
Cecil Burden's.
In that case, I need to see the alderman. Got a feeling he just...
Tilt Benjamin is a tilted boy. right to it. Okay. Motherfucker. I have to wait. I do have to wait, probably. He's not there.
Nothing good in. Eh? That's a witcher, not a human.
So, no schnapps?
Nope. You associate
Give
with
us a
sorceresses.
I think I've heard of you.
I have to talk to Sassy.
I need to get inside the Harpy lair.
No chance.
I know all about the Harpies. They steal dreams, collect them. I found one, but it proved too weak for our purposes. I need a stronger one. So I'm asking you nicely. Open the damn gate.
Listen, Witcher. I want Saskia to recover, I do. But don't ask me to turn this town into a circus just before we battle Henselt. My grandfather locked that gate for a good reason. Imagine if we could all go in there to look at those dreams. Dwarves, peasants, their scoia'tael, Aedirnian nobles even. All seeing the desires of others. What's more, legend has it the oldest stolen dreams can become reality. And I don't want nightmares stalking Vergen's back alleyways come nightfall.
Open it. I'll make it quick.
Stop pissing me off. You're acting like a drunk suitor. No means no.
You know, don't know if I should mention this, but the dream I found belongs to you.
What are you talking about?
It's an embarrassing affliction, I imagine. Hell, even something of a political liability in your case. Some might even call you a freak. You're the alderman. An ages-old tradition is vested in you. On top of that, you now lead the preparations for Vergen's defense.
You wouldn't dare.
Imagine your ancestors carved in stone. Condemnation, not pride on their bearded faces. Who knows? Maybe you'd keep your office, but you'd be the talk of the town for ages. And your nephew? Poor kid.
I'll open the gate. I promised Scalen's mother I'd be sober as a judge to the end of my days. And I aim to keep my word. I don't give a damn about ages-old traditions and piss on loose talk. But you're right. I cannot compromise Vergen's morale. You must bury this thing. The secret dies with you,
Wait, what was the
never
secret?
to be spoken aloud. Understand?
I do.
Either
Thanks,
he's
Cecil.
a drunk
Good
or
luck
they
staying
just
sober.
don't say. I think he's a drunk. What?
And I was like, that's not at all where the arrow's pointing to.
Thought I had to go through there to get to it. But I don't. Okay.
Opening the gate.
Thought it over. I'm on my way to the recruiting station.
Krusty Krab unfair.
Mr. Krabs in there. Standing at the concession. Plotting his oppression.
Best riot song ever.
Don't try anything.
Let one stray in, and before you know it, the name of the...
Let's go drink, friends. I'm gonna get as drunk as a lord. Why?
My dream is done. Is it that way or is it this way? Okay.
What? Why are you still hearing their conversation?
I don't know. I don't know. Is it like this way? No. Where do I need to go? It might be that way. Do I need to use the key on this?
Whoa, whoa.
No, apparently not.
Apparently you've been in this building and looted it.
No, I haven't. Don't know why none of those boxes or anything have stuff in them. Okay. I already have that. I'm down. Down. Can't go down, you gotta go around. Medallion's still freaking out because I accidentally walked into it.
Strange. I smell sulfur.
Ah. Oh, we've been here before.
Take that.
This is really actually supposed to go.
I got hit one time and it did half my health.
You lost a lot.
Yes, because that's such an easy thing to come by.
Is there a life steal in this game?
I have no idea.
What's there are potions? There's no health pots in this game?
There might be.
I feel like there has
My medallion.
have no idea.
Ooh. Game over, man. Game over.
I don't even know how it hit me. I was cleaving it the entire time I was fighting it, and then I turned to it, and somehow, in between getting cleaved and being my direct target, it hit me once. And the bleed damage was enough to kill me.
You don't have your kin set up yet.
And then I lost as I walk in here like I did the last time.
Words. Truer words have never been spoken.
Damn it!
Dream stealing ones, they got locked away.
How are they still stealing through all of that?
That's what I'm doing because there's that giant fucking. The door is mostly locked to keep people from coming in and stealing the dreams. That might be better. It's way better. Like, way better. Double better, actually. I've got most of my health back.
After you found the magical artifact, how much more do you have to do?
I have to get royal blood.
And that's it?
And then probably like a giant bell. I have to undo the, get royal blood and then I have to actually do the
Come
thing.
on!
Yeah, it looks like it's
Well, this looks bad.
highly confused about what I just saw.
It's,
The head of a king. Take it to Sheila. You know where. She'll give you coin and further orders.
Heavy. How am I supposed to carry it through the forest? I won't be able to draw my sword.
You'll go unarmed, in common clothes. Try to sneak through unnoticed, but if anyone asks, you're bringing the witch some sausages.
You can see it a mile away, and it stinks of vinegar. I'll have to find a thick sack.
Go on. Quit complaining. There's no time.
there's one of the harpies that steals dreams and puts them in crystals, and that was the dream. Oh my god. This is shit. They're not directly in front of me. So let's go look at this Harpy Queen shit.
Thing is, you don't even have the right queen, it doesn't look like.
What?
It says you have to view the dreams from the cave and the projector to find the most powerful one.
Well, that was a damage increase.
Wait, 16 to 20 now?
Yeah. That was 15 to 24.
Oh. That's a big range of damage there.
It is. It really is. Do I have to find more?
Yeah, probably that other direction.
Or do I have to view more of Letha's dreams? Let's try this real quick. It's the same one.
There you go.
Damn it.
That's a lot of shit. Okay, you both hit me at the same time, so I just lost my Ken sign, and I'm gonna bleed out. I just lost all of my health before I could even put on a Ken sign. Like, what do you mean? Like, I got hit one time and bled the rest of my... Why does anybody think that's okay? Who designs a game and is like, yes, he blocked an attack, the second attack hit him and it killed him. From a weak as fuck enemy that you have to fight 3 at a time in a small little area. Yeah, that made sense. That made so much sense. I'm so happy that that happened that way.
I thought it was funny. You could check every dream at a time now. Oh, you're gonna start the fight.
Guess they'll never learn.
Starting the fire with the Harpy Queen.
You wrapped around.
It's not looking good, Mike.
Okay. This is what we want. Stop swinging. There's nothing for you to be aggro. Climb. Question that keeps popping up. It's very, keeps happening 4 times in a row now. Apparently you just don't get stunlocked and don't function on your own game mechanics because Dark Difficulty in every game somehow manages to break your game mechanics. It's very intriguing to me. I don't know if they just don't know how to program or they program it. Okay. I know you're aggro. I know you are. I'm sorry, but you have to jump down to be able to hit him. Now I can't have my sword out, so I just lose DPS. Level. Okay, come here. Fuck you guys for instantly fucking killing me. Thank you. Okay. Now I leveled. Let's go see what is to be done about the level. Right. Silver crystal.
By the gods, They're closer and closer. They'll not catch me. To the Witcher. They'll not find it there, over my dead body, horses. You'll never fathom Master Baltimore's secrets. It's not far now.
He's dreaming of getting murdered by wraiths. It's a pretty realistic dream. I swear to God, if it's Letho's dream after all this.
You're as beautiful as an elf, my lady.
Come to me, my hero. Let's fuck in the barn.
Ah, the luck. To think I wanted to play dice with the others.
Call them too. It'll be lovely.
Whoa. That was definitely Sasuke. Mm-hmm. Oh, it doesn't tell us whose dream, just peasants. We wanna know. Who was the dirty peasant? Who was it? Who was the dirty peasant?
Oh, this seems pretty fun.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, this is the dragon. This is Sasuke's. Dragon's Dream. That's definitely the most powerful. I leveled again.
Damn, Hatchet. That experience bonus really does some fucking work.
That's gonna be huge. Oh, and I can mutate it too.
The damage reduction plus 15% is gonna be actually so huge. Armor plus plus 1. I thought it said armor plus 11. I was like, God. Damn. Find Baltimore's house. You're gonna talk to him. Hey, buddy. You doing alright? Doing alright? Having some bad dreams? Yeah.
It's another crystal.
What if that's the most powerful dream? No! Fuck off, RB.
Damn it.
Oh yeah, so I looked up the completion time for Final Fantasy. It only says like 60 to 80 hours for the completion of it, which isn't actually that bad, considering this is like 50 to 60 hours.
The game is that long. I mean, no, I guess if you just speed ran the main quest, no, but like, you would be so under. Oh, I'm running past this. Fuck you. No way in hell.
Well, I was gonna say, this is like a 50 to 60 hours. You know what's funny? They said Downpour was a longer completion than was it though? I'm not really sure if it was.
I don't know.
Maybe Alan Wake.
It'd be close. I don't want to fight all.
Well, it said 12 to 15 hours excluding DLC, and I was like, definitely felt like the regular Alan Wake.
I think it's because we broke it up too much, honestly.
Possibly.
Damn it, I wanted to stay in combat, so we can just keep going with that.
Busted that that's not a permanent list.
I know. I put a fucking level into it. I should be able to roll that fast as much as I want. That would make speed runs in this game like so much faster. What?
Only one level?
No, I put 2 levels in that.
There you go. also switched your quest.
So it's really haunted.
Well, I thought that Baltimore's was part of it. Oh no. I think I need to go talk to her. Ghost test to get rid of that. This town is so impeccably well designed.
Once again, Hatchet a bit bamboozled.
It wouldn't be so bad if, like, the quest marker system was a little bit better about showing you where to go.
Yeah, it shows you where like the end of it is. It's not like those new games that like show you exactly where to go. Like, go here, then go left, then go here, then go right, then go here, then go left, then do.
Oh, folks like us.
I really like that. I enjoyed that a lot.
Alright, Stennis. Time to shed some blood. You bastard.
Oh, wow. Where's he at?
Oh, why does the king only have 13 lines?
I don't think the king is staying in that room.
That's where it said he would be, and it wasn't in there, so I have to go this way.
Did he literally move? I feel like he left that room the second he went out. What?
Is this like one of those things where it's gonna be like, The Witcher is looking for Stannis? Oh, really?
Yeah!
You know what it is?
What?
He's either above or below me.
And I'm not sure which one is fucking funny. Imagine, how do you really feel about this?
There goes the PC.
Any chance it's in here?
This is literally just
No, it's not. It's like the floor is below it. Promise.
Really?
Yes, really, I promise. It is. I can go outside and show you again.
I think this is the exact same.
I'm gonna go outside and show him again. He's quite literally asking me for it. Asking me to waste time on stream. Okay, so this is the door that I just said was below the one that I was in right there. But if we go up this ramp and around here, and we go into this door, we find an exactly identical layout.
Yeah, it's the exact
where
same.
it still says.
No, you're in the exact same building.
Yes, it's the exact same building.
No, that's the exact same floor.
No, it's
You
not.
just went in a different door. Yeah, walk out of this door. Yeah. And go down here, go left. And, yep, go right out there and it's the exact same door.
Why do they have that? I am so tilted.
And Hatchet is proven wrong. On stream, like a little bit. Like a little bit.
How badly I am tilted.
Action was really trying to call me out right there, and it really came back to haunt him.
I don't even care, is the thing. I just want to know where I'm supposed to go. That's all I want.
That's some fucking golden streaming material. I already know what I'm going to title this episode. Motherfucker.
Fuck you.
Living proof. Hatchet got proven wrong.
Oh, a
Look
witcher.
at where you're at again. Oh, God.
Oh, let the tilt run through you, let the tilt run through you, let the tilt run through you. Okay, so this is what we're gonna try to do. We're gonna come in here. We're gonna do this thing called manipulating the game. It's 2 a.m. He's either gotta be in here or in his bed. Right? Yeah? Uh-huh. 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 What? Where the f... am I supposed to go? Because some shit is wrong here. Whoo!
Pray tell, what compels you to disturb the Prince of...
I have a few questions.
And you believe I should answer them instead of...
I think Your Royal Highness has enough foes, here, abroad.
The intricacies
Yes.
of succession are not something I wish to discuss with an eye.
I'm trying to figure out where this fog came.
Hensel's mages committed mass murder. A dark day for the knighthood and all people of honor. But it was honor that allowed us to survive. There was no defeat, no victory. Honor stood against wickedness.
You took part in that battle?
My father stayed in the capital. He was to defend Vengerberg. I took to the field. I wanted to stop Henselt before he crossed the Pontar, but I was too late. Henselt's army was exhausted. He would have triumphed if not for that heinous act. Henselt had mages with him, and they cast a treacherous spell on the entire battlefield. A fiery rain fell from the heavens. I gathered.
You wrote Vergen off.
There's a place in Kedwin where orphans are subjected to cruel experiments. 9 out of 10 boys. Sound familiar? They say that sacrifices are necessary to create one Witcher. One hero to...
Not the best analogy.
You know nothing of military strategy. And you've never been responsible for a nation's fate. Which is why I forgive you.
Only a master mage could have cast such a powerful spell, and
I remember Sabrina Glevisig. Through the flames I saw her observing the carnage from her mount, dressed in a hunting suit. Straight-backed.
Sabrina, if I remember...
Was. Henselt condemned her to death for casting that spell. The Kedwen... You know what struck me when all hell broke loose? Going into battle we sang our Edirnian songs. They intoned their Kedweni hymns to Krieve. But when fire descended from the sky, our cries of pain... For an instant, the magnitude of the tragedy brought together our...
I still have no idea where the spec...
I'm afraid.
I need royal...
As you know, I've yet to be crowned.
But blood of your royal ancestors flows through your veins.
True, but that doesn't mean I'll shed a drop for some vagabond. Are you a witcher or a vampire?
I need it to save Saskia.
I need you to live. Don't bother me with such audacious proposals.
So he said no?
Yeah, and if I was in Geralt's situation, I'd probably just be like, listen, bitch.
Not asking for his entire fucking body of blood.
I needed to live. Well, you sound like a fucking moron, because you don't need that one dead skin cell that's hanging off your fingers to live either. So, just fuck you.
Go to the next mission. Go to the next mission. Oh, yeah. I don't think you can do that. Oh, you can do that one. Ooh, you can do that one.
I can also probably just go talk to her about him being a bitch. Going to do.
There's a lot of stuff to talk about. You got a magic artifact, got a dream. Which was the magic artifact?
You wanted to discuss something?
Yeah. What? Why is that still fucking up?
I don't know.
I found a stolen dream. It seems powerful.
Excellent. That should do nicely. Come back and...
What? Fuck you, bitch.
You wanted to...
I'm looking for Triss.
Is what...
Prince Stennis decorated her for it. If you want to know the details...
At the camp. I can...
Why?
I have my reason.
Is that the wit?
Drog.
Can you
I don't know if this gets me to talk about the king.
Hey,
Right.
fine.
I'll see. No. What about...
That they were...
I'm good.
Why does that end our
You wanted-
conversation?
I'm looking for Triss. Letho forced her...
Letho?
Voltest's killer. Perhaps Demavend's too. Will you help me find her?
Certainly. We sorceresses must stick together. We have too many enemies.
Triss contacted you through Sheila de Tanzerville's megascope while in Flotsam.
And I haven't heard from her since.
Can you locate her?
A megascope responds to a person's aura. If I had something of hers, I could find her. You were clever. Maybe you have something.
No, I don't have anything.
Not good. Wait. A local drunkard claims he saw a redhead fall out of the sky. This could be a lead.
Drunkards say all sorts of nonsense. One claimed his dog was writing poetry.
Perhaps they're just drunken delusions. It's possible, however, that an unstable teleport ejected Triss near the town.
As it's our only lead, I'll talk to this drunkard. Do you know him?
I'm not used to associating with drunkards, but you'll likely find him in the inn.
Thank you.
Come back as soon as you learn anything.
What a fucking awkward conversation.
She's very proper.
Well, she's like, oh, there was a drunkard that said something, and then you said, oh, now we're gonna believe drunkards, and she said, yeah, I think we should. Oh, do you know who he is? Do I look like I talked to drunkards? What? You were literally the one that fucking started this conversation about the drunkard. What do you mean? Can't give me, like, characteristics or anything? You're just gonna casually be like,
He's a bitch.
He's a bitch. Is that the end?
Yes, I believe so. That's why I was like, hold on a second, when I was walking by it.
Oh, I saw the look in your eyes. The look of Sheila at 18 years old.
Let me tell you about the woman who fell from the sky.
You let one human in, it's no time. You've got to slow.
Rest. And maybe some trading.
How can I help? See you again.
I heard you saw something interesting.
As clearly as I see you. Amazing. But wait. You must buy a fellow a drink for such a story.
Well, you shut it already. We could all recite this bullshit now.
I'm a client and I'll say what I want. Pour me some Mahakaman mead and no cheating. This noble wayfarer will pay.
I'm a little
Let me...
I heard you.
Yes, but wait.
Well,
I'm a
I'm not.
Not a pig, but a beautiful woman.
Innkeeper, you said you could recite the story. Tell me.
You pay for 2 bottles of mead this drunkard guzzled.
The innkeeper's too dumb to tell such a beautiful story.
I'll pay, but if you bore me, I'll shove this meat up your ass.
For such a fine liquor. And my ass has no taste. You won't regret it.
Speak.
Last week I was passing by the gullies. I like to take a hike from time to time.
Get to the point.
Hush. So I'm walking and suddenly there's a flash. A crack. I'm thinking, a storm's coming. But nary a cloud in the sky.
You hit the ground with your arse so hard you saw a flash. You were that drunk.
Then I saw people lying in a gully as if they'd fallen from the sky. The woman was so beautiful.
What did the woman look like?
A redhead. Wearing a vest and high shoes with pert tits and a round arse. Just waiting to...
Sounds just like your old lady.
Shut your mouth.
What happened?
Well, the woman was hurting, couldn't get up. The man clearly disliked her, because he didn't help her. He just stood there, menacing, talking, and then he left. And the redhead stayed.
Noticed her tits, but didn't even try to help her, you sod.
I was about to do exactly that when a troll came out of the gully. Ugly as shit after blueberries.
Did it attack her?
Not at all. I hid and saw everything. First he sniffed her, so I thought he'd eat her. But he didn't. He threw her over his shoulder like a sack and returned to the gullies.
Is that all?
Yes. Didn't waste your money, as you'll agree. Let me tell you about the woman who fell from
Gotta
the
go
sky.
find the fucking troll.
Kill the trolls. Kill the trolls. Kill the trolls.
Man, this is shitty because I'm about to kill a troll that's taking care of Triss.
Could have killed him in the first place.
Yeah, but that would have also been shitty.
Actually, I think we can
I'll
only
say it
really
again.
kill the trolls this
Humans are strange.
No, it's really not. They're so nice.
Hatch, you gotta do what you gotta do.
And they mean so well.
Hatch, the
They're
road
just
to hell is paved with good men. And troll body.
Yep. But I'm already cool with going to hell.
Cool. Is your head there?
I was heading there long before I started slaying trolls.
Where are you?
To search the ravines mentioned by the old dwarf.
He's gonna search the ravines mentioned by the old dwarf.
Wow.
You like that song? I like to call it Search the Ravines Mentioned by the Old Dwarf by Fleet
It's a gorgeous song. Ben talking about daughters?
He said, my tick got her. He's playing child away.
Who there?
Where?
A witcher.
Pumpkin's wishes send to me kill. So be. Kill, quick. No pace.
First tell me, where's the woman you kidnapped?
Kidnap none. I troll.
A dwarf saw you carrying a human woman.
Made stupid. Sick she. Me carry. Her help. Feed. Pet. But she run go. Mrs. first run go. Redhead then. All gone. Soup only stay.
What's in the pot?
Soup. Elf and onion. Good. One try?
Tell me, troll.
Me in gullies, Mrs. in gullies. Bones found. Nice to know. And wham! Humans from Skyfall.
You're lying, troll. People don't fall from the sky.
Troll true tell. Flash crack. 2 humans drop where dumble ship. Human man, big as troll. And woman. I go see.
Was the man bald? Did he have a scar?
Fisherman likes man. See, I from far. Bold, yes. Scar no see. Run he go to gullies. Leave redhead Hume down. See I go. Redhead roll. Closer I creep. Run she not go. Let her grow. Take me Hume, woman. Go home. Missus angry. Call Hume wench thin bones. Hungry Mrs. Yap and yap. Then run go own for food. Give water, redhead Hume. Leaves cover leg. Hume redhead nice. Pet she when sleeps. Redhead have kerchief. Nice to sniff. Mrs. come back. Herbs in hand. Drop thin wench. E.g. Mrs. Yap. Rag give. Troll say not. Nice to feel. Stench troll. Mrs. say. Troll think. Nice redhead. Nice rag stench. Troll. Mrs. tell. Mrs. Troll with...
What happened to the redhead?
Redhead, wrong pain. Redhead stay. Pain gone.
Do you still have the...
No, Mrs. take away. Old bug leave.
Where did she go?
Gullies. Mrs. Gullies.
Why don't I look for her?
Wish your Mrs. no kill. Good old bug. Little batty.
I can't prom...
Good, Trollby. Redhead, run.
You could have petted and sniffed the redhead a little less.
Troll care. Troll help. Wish her now.
Out of my...
Wish...
How many more can there be?
I'm trying to be nice, but it's an achievement, guys. I know. It's like I protected her and I kept her safe. I didn't hurt her.
That's so impressive. I really didn't remember this achievement being like so. But it really.
I know. They're so nice all the time. Yes, all the throwing rocks for some reason always hit.
You can just run to the fucking
No, drop a rock. Drop a fucking rock, kiddo. Let me just slow this. For whatever reason, when they throw a rock, I can't roll my full speed too. So like, it's just a busted fucking mechanic. Probably specific to dark difficulty.
That's so sad.
I know.
At least he's clicking through the rock.
Ore. Why did he have an ore?
I was like, or what? He was definitely clicking through the fucking rock. I thought he was gonna fight me on that.
Shit. Okay, I'm going the wrong way. What? I know. There was just another turn that I wanted to make sure it wasn't. Oh, they're creepy when they walk. Oh, they're real creepy when they walk.
Damn monsters.
Just don't make that. I don't like trolls. Even is like not bad at his wife too. Like that's the thing. He's like, she's a good old bug. A little batty, but she's good. Don't hurt her. Like,
Who would kill someone?
makes me so upset to do this achievement.
It's almost over, actually.
I know.
Anyways,
Silver Branch isn't terrible on Apollo because of his passive.
Silver Branch really nice.
She's wounded. Let her bleed.
Let her bleed?
Better lunge at her all at once. She's weakened.
Not worth the risk.
What are you doing here?
We're mercenaries. Currently on King Henselt's pay. We were sent here on reconnaissance. Barely escaped with our lives from that mist of specters.
Geralt of Rivia.
The White Wolf. We could use
Would you help us?
Yeah.
Excellent. Let's make it.
Too old for this.
Jesus Christ. No. Actually, I think it does. God damn it.
She's breathed the last. What now?
You can't return through the mist. It's certain death.
The soldiers of fortune. We're not afraid of death.
Neither do we foolishly seek it. The Witcher's right.
Commander, we were to find a Witcher.
A bald one with a snake medallion. This one's white-haired, with a wolf on his neck.
You're looking...
You know.
You could say that.
Sheila de Tanzerville told us to search the...
Where was...
On the other...
What were you to...
Kill it.
Anyone?
That was the...
Do you know where Letha is?
Somewhere on the other side of the...
I advise you to surrender to the...
That would be new to me. I am Adam Pangrat. Known.
You won't survive for long.
They'll hang us. They know Henselt hired us.
Go to Cecil Burden. He'll treat you fairly. But don't count on him outbidding Henselt.
Hear that, boys? Let's meet the Dragon Slayer. The Witcher claims we'll be safe and sound.
Triss's bandana.
Yep, there you go.
Triss's bandana. Philippa Eilhart.
There's
the Troll Slayer achievement.
Absolutely shite achievement.
So that's one of the missables. So we have one more missable on this act, then one missable in Act 3, and then we just have level 35.
What missibles in Act 3? Oh, the Give the Dagger.
Give the Dagger. The only missibles you have left are 2 story achievement. Yeah, you just...
Basically, we're powering through this.
Yes, basically so.
I might be going the wrong way. Definitely am. harpy shit.
The dead-ass harpies?
Well, and then the, like, giant mining ravine that the harpies made their home in.
Oh, you're going full circle.
Have to.
That's a full fucking circle, man.
Is this way, right? Yes.
Ben just ordered delivery. What a slut ass.
They're at work anyways.
What?
The pizza delivery people.
Oh, the roads actually aren't that bad.
Oh, I didn't think they were either.
And
Well,
now,
they're
it was
really
bad
not.
because it was hard to see. That's the issue.
Oh, see, I actually didn't like the roads that much driving home in the East.
Nice.
Driving there, I didn't like it either.
Driving home was bad, but that was because like the plows really should have been out by then, but they weren't.
They were just like doing they're doing the initial run, which isn't very good.
Yeah, it was pretty shit. Honestly, though, it's gonna suck when I go to work because it's gonna be all ice. Because this snow was not the kind of snow that really packs in. It was just gonna melt, and then when it gets late and it gets cold, freeze. Easy.
I'll say it again. Humans
At
are
least I'm going when the roads won't be busy, and I'm coming home when the roads won't be busy, so hopefully I'll be okay. I'm gonna have the day off.
Yeah.
It's just gonna suck now to be there at freaking all day.
So, thought it over. I'm on my way to the recruiting station.
Poor dog.
You wanted to do...
I already saw this.
Dog, you're a piece of shit.
I've got Triss's...
Have you learned
Oh, I
anything?
called her a piece of shit.
Triss was here.
Why would he? There are easier ways to travel.
Two of Letho's comrades, probably those responsible for Demoven's death, were hiding among the Scoia'tael. When it became evident in Flotsam that the Kingslayer wanted to dispose of Yorvin, the Scoia'tael leader gave the order to eliminate them. Letho he could only do that by teleporting.
I assumed that Triss wanted to teleport to me.
Letho left her in a gully.
What about Triss?
She escaped from the troll. Everything suggests
I can assure you.
she has to be here.
I'll try, but it will take some time.
She...
I can't
believe it. I ran into some mercenaries she enlisted.
She must...
Are you...
I misunderstood.
We can end the stream here in a second.
What's going on out there? What's going on?
The peasants want to take pitchforks to King Demoven's son.
Why?
The Dragonslayer's servant is spreading rumors that Stennis poisoned Saskia. The commoners are in an uproar. They want to dispense justice.
Where's the prince?
Barricaded himself in his room, guarded by nobles. For the moment, the peasants are still respectful, but they are feverish. A fight is inevitable. Help us out. The situation is dire. I'm going to inform the other nobles.
If I find out that he poisoned Saskia, I'm going to put him to death. Personally.
Dogs growl at cats. Cats hiss at the dogs. Noble's a wolf to a peasant.
Forget those animalistic similes and...
Forget those animalistic
I'll try to
similes.
locate Triss.
I remember.
I like that.
Do I want to stop them from killing him? Do I believe that he poisoned her?
I don't believe anything yet. Oh my god, they almost leveled twice. What's the last thing of that? Oh. Never mind, that's lame.
It's actually pretty good.
She is dead.
You're stupid.
The commoners claim it's our princess.
Serfs and lords will never be on the same side.
Humans only care how their ass is right.
Geralt! It's good to see you.
The commoners claim Stennis is involved in Saskia's poisoning. They're looking to slaughter him.
What's stopping them?
The knights, Adernian noble lords.
Not easy to raise a hand against a blue blood.
A peasant by the name of Calton was at the council. He didn't seem to respect anything or anyone.
Calton's a blackguard. He'll use any excuse to raid and plunder.
He has a taste for noble blood. They say he buries gold looted from the lords in some gorge. Looks like things are getting nasty.
Hear me! What do you want? I'm Scalen Burden. I keep order in Vergen.
Or doing a nice job then? Where was you when they poisoned Saskia?
Give us the prince! Get the flails!
Stop!
Yorvith!
Squirrels! Everyone who wants to leave this yard in one piece, keep your hands off your weapons. I don't care if you're a serf or a lord. I'll kill you all if need be.
What's going on?
The servant carrying wine during the feast said that Prince Stennis and Olgan poisoned Saskia. We want justice!
You want revenge. It's not the same thing.
We don't care. Saskia's fallen as if dead, while the poisoning prince and noble lords rush to herd us onto the field and sell us to Henselt. We won't let them!
You lie, Calton. Nobody's being sold out. The poisoner must be caught and tried by law.
Your law? What then? He'll pay a fine and get spanked on his ass? We'll spank him all right, with an axe to the throat!
Where's this servant?
Safe. The Squirt'll keep an eye on him.
Why is the prince hiding in his house if he's innocent?
Enough! I'll shoot the first to reach for a weapon. Then heads will start falling.
There's more of us. You can't kill every...
Then you'll be first. Now back off! We need to act quickly.
What's your plan?
I'll frighten them a little. Bleed them if need be. I'll buy you some time, but be swift. Question the peasants and the nobles, and talk to the dwarves. Maybe you can get...
Even if he's guilty, I'm sure he's prepared a suitable story.
You'll know how to sort the sheep from the goat. Also, find the servant who started talking so suddenly. You won't have time to talk to everyone, though, that's for sure.
Good. Bloody bastard poisoned the Virgin.
Change your
Say,
tone
Witcher,
when we
come
put
over
a
here.
sickle to your throat.
Saskia's on the field.
Say, Witcher, come over here.
Why is he lingering about?
Those witchers be craving gold.
He better search for...
Yeah, once done with the prince, he'd better take care.
You know Saskia?
Willie of the Oblates. He handled the wine, indeed, but loves the Virgin like a sister and mother put together.
He'd gladly get quartered for her.
Where's this Willie of yours?
Hiding in his shack, afraid of them lords. Squirrel.
The prince stood right next to Saskia during the council.
How should I know?
Why flap your...
The prince is a wealthy lord, bribing a skivvy to poison the wine.
Just because someone can afford gold teeth doesn't mean they'll pull their healthy... What's it
We don't need...
How would you punish...
If a lad counts hens wrong, he'll be flogged. What should we then do with a man poisoning others?
Kill him.
A land without a ruler is a night...
We have a ruler, the Virgin of Eden.
It's not certain...
Then we'll choose another who'll manage, but he must be one of us lads. That way he'll...
And all people is gonna be equal. Our way.
And the non-human?
We have enough down on the fields. Let non-humans find a non...
Away with them!
Well, that's fucked.
Yeah.
Farewell.
It's not always that.
This is
easy.
nonsense.
Not, yeah, it's the exact opposite, actually.
Who will the witches...
It was quite literally the exact opposite.
That damned elf. Maybe...
I hate when people don't know
Say someone cast
what
a
they're
spell.
supporting or how to support
What
it.
should I do?
I've been looking for...
I don't know.
You caused quite a commotion. Afraid of something?
No,
You're lying.
I didn't do nothing. Didn't say nothing. Don't know nothing.
Tell me everything you know about the attempt on Saskia's life.
I heard the priest talking with the prince. This goody-goody, said the Virgin, is really a beast under her fair skin.
What priest?
Olcan, the one killed.
So there's no way I can check if you're lying.
I swear on my mother's grave, I speak the truth.
What else did you hear? Tell me.
I was put in Saskia's room in order when the priest came to the prince's chamber next door. They wasn't speaking loud, but I heard the priest say, just clear the servants from the kitchen. Nothing more. Reverend Olcan, only he could tell you how it was, beginning to end.
The dead aren't very talkative.
What about what they leave behind? There may be clues or some such.
Maybe.
What should I the priest say?
Squirrels, witches,
Sorcerers are a plague of the worst kind.
There may be clues or some such. I don't know why, the way he talked kind of gave me, like, made me annoyed.
That's how I feel like those dogs. So I'm not surprised.
Wow, a shot that wasn't at me.
I've got a whole gun of shots at you.
Oh, I know. They come flying every day.
Hey, you shoot some back.
I do. This is fair.
They're just out of a musket. Mine's out of a pistol.
Pistol isn't much more accurate than a musket. I don't know if you know that, and that was like intentional.
Actually,
or are you referring to the number of shots?
Actually, a musket takes hours to load. Pretty inaccurate. It's mostly a puff of smoke.
Pistols aren't very accurate.
Oh, pistols are accurate. Much more accurate, much faster than a musket.
Why did like do a cutscene to those two doors? I don't quite understand.
We need to go through the two doors.
I did go through the two doors. Nothing happened. Need to talk to Cecil.
They lie in wait for their lord and prince. I certainly hope Scalen can clean up this mess.
I need to know where Reverend...
Simple. It's about right.
Just ask him if anyone who took part in the battle 3 years ago.
No,
Don't forget about the monster.
Nothing to do with what I'm doing right now.
Yeah, but then you don't have to come back.
It's supposed to be on a time limit. It literally said you won't have time to do everything. So I don't know if it's on a time limit or if that was just a son of a bitch.
She just fell unconscious. The White Wolf will save her. I heard. Shut your trap if you don't know what's going on.
So, you thought it over? I'm on my way.
Sit. 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 Sit.
Don't try anything.
So it's really
Take care, what's up?
I can't help I really like these houses in the middle of the walls. Are really dark.
Strange aura.
They're quite small.
Why is that so? Why am I moving like I'm over encumbered?
You guys want to go, or should I just leave it without you? You guys want to go later?
I'm probably gonna go to bed regardless. Sorry, I gotta wake up in like 6 hours.
What?
You were in the right room.
Why did it have an... Why would you do that? Why would you not put the mark in the middle of the room? Why would you put it at the door? It doesn't make sense. It seems like you walked into the wrong door on accident.
No.
Nothing interesting.
No. Don't mind you tell you know what you did. I dare you to use the dwarven hammer for the rest of your playthrough.
Hell.
Come on, Hatchet.
I can barely stand the fights when I can two-shot them.
Also says there's wait for events.
No.
I'll say it
Who
again.
likes to do that?
Humans are strange.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna get royal blood because we're gonna cut him open. For punishing Saskia. Or for trying to kill Saskia.
There you go.
Should have just told me yes, buddy, otherwise, and I might have been on your side about this.
So,
The fact that you couldn't spare a few drops of blood.
You probably wouldn't spare the
antidote.
drops of blood because he didn't like Saskia.
Yeah, it tells me that you wanted her dead. And if you can't. To me, if you have the power to save somebody and you just don't, it's the same as killing them.
Say, Witcher,
Give
come
us
over
this
here.
horsepower!
Rolling dung, you surly dog!
I'd gladly hear your opinion.
Finally, it's obvious Henselt bribed some serf, who then did what he...
That's interesting.
Just think it through. The prince couldn't have done it. The wine was in plain sight. Only the servants touched the decanters, and who are they? Commoners. And that same commoner incited his folk to stand against the nobles and...
Something to think about.
Your tone when we put a sickle.
Enough of this charade!
Try to be reasonable, folks. Sit down and talk in peace.
We've talked enough! Come on, lads, let's drag the prince from his hovel!
Vergen's not a cesspit for anyone to shit in. There are laws to abide, and Scalen Burden's job is to uphold them.
There's no law allowing a serf to threaten a king's scion. I, Silgrat, brother of Seltkirk, the greatest knight to walk Edirnian land, say so.
Does it matter who was born in a castle and who in a pigsty? Any fool can prejudge and condemn. It's easier to accuse than to prove guilt.
A peasant servant claims that Prince Stennis supposedly attempted to kill Saskia. Why would the prince do such a dastardly deed? Bear in mind how eminent is his lineage.
That's why! The mongrel covets the crown!
Do you even remember how valorous he was towards Saskia during the negotiations with Henselt?
Pretending to be with her, he was, sly fox. Taking the simple peasants in. But us lads ain't so dumb as you lords think.
See for yourselves how the commoners hate the prince, spitting venom like adders. They hatched a plot to dispose of him.
Saskia's servant said that...
Where is this servant, might I ask? If he's got something to say, why does he hide like a thief? The answer is simple. He's a fraud.
He's hiding to save his skin from you, whoresons. Squirrels have to guard him.
One last question. How could the prince poison Saskia? It's a known fact that servants taste wine from the barrels before the virgin sips it.
A good point. We can't be sure if the prince poisoned the wine.
Stennis is blowing hot and cold. Everyone knows that.
You were supposed to prove his guilt, not insult him, yokel.
Tell us who else would do it. A peasant wanted to hurt the miss? Never. It's cause of her you noble dogs can't ignore us. A pig won't cut its own throat. A peasant's not foolish enough to raise his hand against his savior.
Perhaps it is no peasant's deed. However, that doesn't mean the prince is guilty, fool.
Answer me this. Was not Stennis' room next to Saskia's? Do not the wines come from his own lice-ridden cellar? Can he not enter the Virgin's kitchen at will? Yes. His serene Damed the prince can. Curses on his kin. Nobody in Vergen wants to kill Saskia. And even if they want it, nobody but Stennis could do it.
You're wrong, Colton. Reverend Olkin wanted to get rid of Saskia. He thought she was a monster at heart.
Olkin was on Stennis' leash like a dog.
How dare you, lout! Do you imagine if someone sits next to a married lady, he's surely fucking her?
The priest tried to convince Prince Stennis to join the conspiracy.
Is Stennis some dimwit foundling that he dances to a lousy priest's tune? Olcan got what he deserved when Hensel cleaved his head. Now it's Stennis' time.
There is no proof the prince agreed.
The priest asked him for admittance to the kitchen.
So he didn't poison the Virgin himself, but allowed her to be poisoned.
It appears Stennis would benefit the most from Saskia's death.
Your Highness, this is dangerous.
I am not afraid. Fear is a commoner's trait, unfit for one with royal blood running in his veins. What do you want, to judge me? Is a prince a common thief who steals a dozen eggs at the market? You stand before royal majesty, and you raise your hands against it. In this world there are crimes that can be forgiven, and crimes that, by any means, cannot. Just as a mother killing her own child, or a man slitting his own brother's throat cannot be forgiven. A crime against one anointed by the gods themselves also cannot be condoned. He who raises hand against divine right is not worthy to walk this world.
And what about he who poisons the Virgin of Eddard?
Firstly, Saskia is alive, so no one can blame me for her death. Secondly, you have no proof that it was I who tried to murder her. And thirdly, I assure all gathered here, I won't rise above the law. However, only she, the Virgin of Eddard, can judge me.
Can he? And if Saskia won't get well, who's gonna judge you?
I believe she can be cured. But if the gods decide otherwise, we'll summon a coven of the wise who can pass just sentence.
Those are words worthy of a true sovereign.
What's up, Killing Sheila? How are you doing?
I am the one you should look to for guidance. Let my deeds be the flame that lights up your darkness.
The prince has a right to a fair trial, no matter if he's guilty or not. We can't deny him that. What will the peasants do if we hand them the prince? Will they hear him out? No. They'll hang him from the nearest tree, or tear him limb from limb. What will happen if we allow a lynching? What if people see that might makes right? Who'll guarantee they won't desire to avenge their wrongs, real and imagined? Who'll protect people whose only fault is noble birth from the exasperated mob? And where will it lead?
The peasants are furious.
They didn't dare mount a frontal attack.
But they haven't forgotten about Stennis, and won't. It'll be that way until Saskia regains consciousness.
She won't keep order by strength alone.
Unless it's a great strength.
We need an authority figure, and royal blood.
5 cores
Not much,
can
I'm
be
just
wasted in the
chilling,
Dwarven
sitting.
dungeon at the moment.
We're just
There's also
chilling,
Hensel.
working through the winter.
Going into that haunted mist is
I'm trying
madness.
not to fall
Stealing
asleep,
Stennis
but
away
I'm
would
gonna
be
fall
easier.
asleep soon.
No. Anything
I gotta
involving
work it out,
Stennis
right?
will cause a riot.
I've had enough of the peasants and nobles barking. Saskia's the best leader I know, but she can't hope to defeat Henselt's army with this rabble, which is why I'm...
Where?
4 Scoia'tael units await in hiding to the east. Time to...
You'll make it in time?
I must.
I must. I like that.
I like
Badass.
Ironvith.
Huh?
I like Ironvith.
Yeah, at least he knows what he wants out of life.
He's trying, dude. Like, he might have, like, a fucked up
Past, present,
ideology,
future.
but, like, he's trying.
Elven goblins.
Where'd you see that at?
In your inventory. Leveled again, my guy.
Yeah? Okay.
Level in the air sign level 2. tell me, how's your Fallout playthrough progressing? Are you
Or has
excited?
it progressed?
Are you excited to review the game for the most bobblehead?
Wow, just throw that out
I
there.
know I'd be excited. And by excited, I mean depressed.
Okay. That grin.
I tried
Really?
locating Triss, but the mist disrupts the megascope. There's a weak signal nearby, probably on the other side.
In the Kedweni camp?
You'll have to pass through the
This
mist.
might be that achievement then. I'll go then.
There's no time to lose.
I'm continuously scanning the battlefield. I'll show you the way through. I'll find you when you enter the mist.
Farewell then.
We still need royal blood.
I know. Henselt.
We need his blood, not his death.
How many times do I have to tell you I'm not a Kingslayer?
I don't think she understands. This is Hensel. We can slay one king, okay?
Yeah, I mean, would it really be that bad?
Who are you?
I'm Cynthia, a maid.
My condol.
No need for that. True, she's a demanding mistress, but she can also be charming.
I think
Besides,
you're saying
she's
that
the best
because
there
you're a
is,
little
Richard.
biased there, Cynthia.
She has no equals. Excepting, perhaps, not like that old tart de Tanzaville.
You know Sheila?
I've seen her cast spells. I've seen all the greats. Sheila's quite manly in her style. Precise,
But she
logical,
lacks grace and
exceptionally
subtlety.
composed. But she lacks grace.
Is that your opinion? Or
We agree.
Much better now that I
Marcus.
started a
Triss
new game and
Marigold,
stopped
on the
using
other
that
hand,
crappy
is
walkthrough.
talented.
Are you just
But
using
she
the
lacks
achievement
determination,
guides, or how are you
courage,
progressing
and a
through
certain
it?
cold willfulness that seems
Don't tell me you're using
Pure
an
Metz
IGN
and
walkthrough.
Margarita Laurentia are both blasé, seemingly resigned. One's a hedonist
Buddy?
and nymphomaniac. The other cares only about
What did we
his
tell you
food.
about that?
Then there's Francesca Finderbear.
None of that.
Nobody really knows what the old she-elf is capable.
I take it Philippa has none of these flaws, but
Ambition. Infinite. Boundless.
just out of curiosity, how much does a magic course?
I'm certain you can't afford it, Witcher. Besides,
No matter. I have a few of my own tricks as it is.
you mean Witcher's science? Philippa can conjure up the illusion of a garden full of flowers, fruit trees, and young elves of both sexes.
Invite me over the next time she conjures up this garden.
Naturally. But I doubt Philippa's in the mood for complicated illusions.
Oh, I was down to see that illusion. We saw a little bit of an illusion when we came in.
I don't
If
think
you
that was an
know what I
illusion.
mean.
Why is she in a towel when she does that?
I'm just doing it on my own from the experience I gained on my first playthrough. Nice.
Those are always the best ones. Like when you can just run through a game and get the achievements yourself based on your own experience.
Yeah.
That's nice, but it
That's
takes a
fine.
lot of time.
Yeah, that's why I don't ever like to do a hard playthrough on my first run. Makes it so much easier when you actually know what you're doing. Doggo. Probably. Whoa.
I'll say it again. Humans are strange.
Cross the other side of the spectral mist, actually.
Let
This
one
is your
stray
favorite
in
part.
before you know it, the neighborhood's full of
I shouldn't instantly die this time because she's gonna be with me.
Oh, I hope you instantly die. Come on.
I hope you end up getting work.
Oh, I have to work tonight.
Oh, for sure. Sean said no.
No, I just didn't get a text, which probably means that I have to.
That is unfortunate.
Oh, it's super fucking unfortunate, actually. Like, I don't think you understand how freaking unfortunate it is.
Oh, I do. I'm here. I exist.
have to unload the truck, and it's gonna be a big ass fucking truck. Then I have to do a bunch of it I don't want to do.
Spell it so much better than other dudes. Really, because like Death Balls didn't do this. Like his hit them, but it didn't instant kill them. Why should you really fly away? The raids take really right. No, I don't like it on. Yeah, that is the downside, but it was. This is the upside. Death Balls did not do this. It would hit one that was coming in. Yeah. This is actually her. She just transformed.
Exactly.
This is insane. I could probably just farm for XP. Probably not. I feel like most games it has it like just things that die.
Yeah, I get that from
just so problems. What?
The world's like icy at all.
Like the residential
Take that.
Worried about was the residential. No.
Oh.
Damn.
That first one was a little nutty.
I can go no further. If Deathmold senses my presence,
How will I get back to Vergen?
I'll wait nearby. Hurry.
Can't believe this is where the Black Ops achievement is.
Okay.
I'm not 100% sure, but I think so. So I'll pull it up real quick. Black Ops. Okay. This is obtained only if you send it. Okay, during the second part of Where's the Tristan Marigold quest in Chapter 2, where Philippa guides you through the midst of Henselt's camp. After Philippa guides you through, you'll be stopped by Vernon Roach and have a small conversation. He'll tell you that there's a couple routes in which to gain access into the camp. One through a brothel encampment, which leads to a tunnel with monsters, and the other is a path to the east along the shore in which you'll sneak through. For this achievement, you'll want to take the path east and sneak through the camp. God, I was trying to combine path and east and past.
Yes, I heard that.
Believe me, I'm very tired.
I do believe.
Okay. Once finding your way to the camp, you'll go into a sneaking stance like that of when you were in the lava ledge dungeon. This is where you'll have to make a save as the achievement goes into effect here. I won't be going into step-by-step details, so it's pretty easy to do so. The cardinal rules are to stay out of line of sight of the guards, stick to the shadows, and go slowly so you don't run into any guards that will be walking up an entrance. Near the end, you'll come to a chef that is cooking it in a cauldron that will notice you. When he does, be sure to go up to him quickly and spam the A button as you'll be prompted to cast Axis on Anna to calm him down and rest. Once that is over, head towards the gate indicated by the marker on the minimap and wait till the guards come out from it. Once you go through it, there will be a lone guard outside the door looking through a spyglass. Someone with that weapon proceed down. So is this where Vernon wrote to you?
I knew it. Damn, I knew it was you. When the mist started whirling, I told the boys, it's Geralt of Rivia. Well, my name isn't Vernon Roach. Friend of yours?
Just found him. He was already dead.
Interesting. Just like a Vergenny. You almost made it through the fog. What's your business here?
Triss is somewhere.
Still looking for your sorceress.
She's got to be here.
It seems you met the whole menagerie. You abandoned them too. You made your choice. Fled with the elves while Vess almost died at that Horson Laredo's house.
I'm not one of your men, Roach. I didn't betray you.
I didn't say that.
But you thought it. You and your men against the whole world. Those not on your side are against you.
Don't you care about Voltest's death anymore?
The assassin kidnapped Triss, remember? Help me find her, and I promise I'll keep the word I gave you in the dungeons of Lavalette Castle.
I don't know why I'm doing this. Right. If Triss is anywhere in the area, it can only be one place. At the rear, near the riverbank, the Nilfgaardians have set up their camp. You can get there either via some caves or by sneaking through the main camp. Don't forget the gates. Believe it or not, the whorehouse is where you need to go to enter the caves. The ladies thought they'd use that passage to service the knights and nobles. Some monsters have their lairs there. If you've had your fill of whores and monsters, to the east there's a path that leads along the riverbank. That'll get you near the canteen. You'll have to...
Thanks, Roach.
Hey! I'll hold you to your promise.
Nice. What are you doing here? Talking to
Roach told him that every time he finds Geralt, it's after a very particular situation. So Bronick goes, "Hey, you found him. What's happening next? Heard there was supposed to be a sex scene." Oh, no sex scene.
Yeah, Geralt is just standing watching me and Vess get on.
Wonder how many more will turn up.
It is.
Alright. So, it says that you don't need too much guys, fairly easy, but it says once you get into the sneaking stance, make a save.
Yeah, I was planning on it. Where's Triss Merigold? Where's Triss Merigold?
I think I love this one.
Where? Is Triss Merigold?
This seems like the place.
Yep, making a save.
Where is Triss Merigold?
Out of the way! Oh, Blondie! Bring back. Oh,
On hay in the barn, she really looks fresh. No matter the stench, the sweat,
bring back my Mary to me. To me. Oh, I think I'm gonna puke.
There's a lot of them up there.
Where am I supposed to go, actually?
Our trouser snakes are
That guy's moving now. You just go straight in front of him.
We'll make a bonfire bright. Throw your clothes onto the fire. You'll be ours this fine night.
Before the Centurion sees us.
He's throwing up.
Yeah, go through the back, remember? You don't have to go that way. There's a door in the back to your left. Yeah. Wow, damn, oh. There it is.
Yep, I remember what you're talking about now.
There we go.
Okay, so real quick, I just want to see what...
I don't think you got anything good.
Nope, definitely didn't.
Definitely did.
Plow them all. Whatever. Actually, you know what? I'm right here. I just made it past the shitty part. Let's do a save.
I'm glad our ship is over.
Okay.
Two patrols have gone missing.
Yeah, I gotta get that way, don't I? Or is it over there?
Yeah, it's over there. No, actually, I think it is. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's definitely straightforward through the entire camp. Plow them all. Looks like you can just go around the back, though, yeah.
I bet 30 silver. Kill the son of a bitch.
Jesus.
Look out! Don't get too close to him!
I heard look out and I was like, really?
In the face! Hit him in the face!
Okay, that guy you have to run up to. That guy you have to run up to. That guy.
I didn't think he had seen me yet.
You work too hard.
Yes, you're right. Lie down.
Sorry, I didn't think he had seen me. I thought it was just like scripted that he turns around.
I was like, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. But it's some boost.
In the face! Hit him in the face!
We were like running around in circles in front of him. I was like, if he's seen you, he's definitely seen you before.
Idiots. We'll die on this patrol, I tell you, and it's your fault. It's not our fault. Gibbs drank too much and puked in front of the fridge.
Knock him out.
This man?
Yeah. Deuces. Is that really necessary, though?
Is it not?
I don't think it is. And there it is.
There is that achievement.
Ops. Alright, so that's all the Act 2 achievements.
Now we just gotta go. Shit.
Damn it.
3.
Space, or I'm going to kill you. See, the defense wasn't necessary. It's right here. Fighting things already. You were talking shit. One can take forward or not. It didn't hit you. Right? That giant explosion should not have hurt that man. How did you get hit by my cleave? Really? I got hit in the back one time I did that. I really need to level that ability. Fucking batch.
Medallion again.
Tells me there's something important over here. Yep. Okay. probably just gonna save as soon as I get to it. Well, seriously? Right when it went, it literally still had, ooh, it went down. And then somehow he hit me while I hit him.
See you guys next time.
Woo! Okay, we're just gonna end it there. Thank you for your time. Good luck, have fun, don't get lost.